It was something for me that I wish I had started earlier in my life, but I didn't because of the stigma around fighting gyms. It was something I never thought this type of welcoming culture could be like in a gym.
It's a home away from home. I think everybody here feels that way.
I think jiu-jitsu is for everybody. 100% everybody should be doing some sort of exercise. And this is just something that we can do inside all year round.
When people ask me, I describe it as a combination of dancing, fighting, and chess. So it's got the intellectual component, which I particularly like, but it's just got the old getting a hard workout and moving, and it does have a dance-like quality at times. For me, it checks off a lot of boxes that way.
I stopped carrying a knife. I never had any intention to use the knife. It was just something that made me feel better. It kind of just made me feel safe, like I had a plan D, and now the plan D is my own hands, which is incredibly empowering.
It's a fun way to stay in shape. I was looking to get into shape. Started looking up jiu-jitsu gyms and found SVG, and yeah, it's a way of staying in shape. You know, I'm not just lifting weights or trying to drag myself to 24-hour fitness or something like that. I just show up and have a great time trying to win this chess game with my opponent.
What's celebrated here is a learning process. If your process is slower than somebody else's or it's circuitous, that's okay. Everybody's supporting you to do better, and I gotta say, doing jiu-jitsu for me has made me a better person. And it's amazing to see people change that stay. Just amazing. Change happens here, and usually for the good, maybe not for the comfortable.
I always loved watching MMA and fighting, UFC, and I always loved the chess match part of it. I knew there was this skill involved, and it was something I would have, in my younger years, would have loved to learn, but what kept me away was I thought there was gonna be big egos, and I was just gonna go in there and just kind of get my butt kicked for years until I was doing the butt kicking or whatever. That to me just didn't seem like that was something I wanted to do. But when I found out it was more like actually going to a university in a sense, like you're taking classes and you're learning and everyone's learning with you. It's all about everyone's journey together. That is what ended up selling me. And I'm thankful for, I have a colleague that introduced me to it, and he's someone that I would have, when I learned that he was doing jiu-jitsu, I was like, I would have never, in my mind, the typical person who trains in these gyms was not this person. And the fact that this kind person was doing it, I was like, I have to see I have to go check this out, right? So when I did, after a few months, it just was clear to me. I was like, this is something I should have been doing a long time ago, and it's something I want to just commit to doing. This is not something I'm going to do just in my 30s. I want to continue doing this in my 40s, 50s, as long as I can, It sounds cheesy to say, but it's really like a family and a community that's come together, and everyone's doing things for each other.
Everyone's genuinely here to help you get better. At jiu-jitsu, as a human being, the instruction is the best I've ever had in anything I've done. And that's saying a lot because I've had some really, really good instructors.